Hey everybody, Norm over here, and I have my nephew, the hardest working man in show business.
Yep.
How many dates have you done in the last
week?
Since the last tour?
Well, we ended, I don't know when this is going to air, but we ended on Saturday, which is a week ago today. Monday I was at rehearsal in North Hollywood, and Thursday we started our annual residency at the
Candy
Funk Party at the Baked Potato, and we're in the middle of the 4 nights right now. So it's been great, but my hands are killing me because I've been playing so much. But we got 2 more nights, 4 more shows, and then I get to rest on Monday.
You know, there's guys that have like a shovel, and they're working out in the field somewhere, and they're going, my arms, my wrists. At least you're doing what you love doing. At
exactly. I never
doing.
complain about the gigs, because at the end of the day, I remember 4 years ago, December, and there was no gigs. So be grateful for having the work and being able to buy these guitars.
The one thing that I want to say about Joe is the one word he doesn't know is N-O. He comes in, says, I got 2 weeks off. 2 days later, I find out he's in Nashville or New York or some comes up, and you gotta.
Well, I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then the following week I go to New York, and I play 2 nights at the Bitter End, where I used to play when I was 11 years old, with Oz Noy, Will Lee, and Steve Ferroni.
Cool.
Our neighbor here, and Steve lives around the corner. Yeah. And that's always a blast, and that's kind of like the New York version of what we do at the Baked Potato, and then Billy Gibbons invited me to jam at his birthday bash at the Troubadour on the 20th, and then go to see my parents for Christmas, and that's the year.
And then I got to coordinate with you because of the documentary. I'd love you to be at the premiere.
That's right. We got to do that. So ask me about this guitar.
This guitar is pretty wacky in a very, very cool way. What is it?
Well, it is an August 1953 Telecaster. That's what the neck date is, and the family of the guy who bought it brought it into Thunder Road Guitars up in Portland, just like this, just like this, and with the story of this guy Bob who bought it and then put it on a bus. This is what it says in the letter, so I have to believe him. Put it on a bus in '55 and sent it down to Fender. And Fender installed this original Paul Bigsby pickup in the front. And there's pictures of him playing it in the 60s and 70s. So this thing's been in here a long time. And it's just it's a curiosity piece as much as anything, because, yeah, this Blackguard's a rare guitar, but this pickup is rarer than probably anything that I own. And because it was built by Paul Bigsby. So you have 2 of the most forward-thinking manufacturers in the 50s represented in one instrument. You have, on one hand, Leo Fender, who, in my opinion, invented electricity, and Paul Bigsby, who, not only being a very accomplished motorcycle Bonneville salt flat racer, he was, everybody's seen a Bigsby, and the guitars and pickups that he built for musicians back in the 50s are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, and I've been playing this on the Rock Candy Funk Party gig, and you just see people walk up to it, because the Baked Potatoes, like guitars on a stand, and you can just walk up to it, and you're just like, what is that? And I say it's a Paul Bigsby pickup. So it is modified, but in the coolest possible way.
Well, now everybody's going to want a Blackguard Telly with a Bigsby pickup. Good luck.
Don't.
Yeah.
Here's this is a unicorn event. There's probably not many that look like this, but don't do this.
Well, if a few more come up on the market, then we know something's wrong.
Somebody's making them in their shed. But no, this is the thing about finding the unicorns is yes, it's modified, but it's modified in such a cool way, and it represents the 2
historical figures.
Two historical figures, and for what purpose this was done, I have no idea. What kind of music Bob played, I have no idea. But in the picture, there's a fiddle, and there's a guy with like an L5, and he's got this telly, and so with the fiddle, I'm assuming it's kind of like a Bob Wills thing. which was, very popular at the
By
time.
the way, the picture, it looked almost to me like an ES350T.
That's it. Yeah, it was an ES350T. And
Thank you.
there you go.
All right.
Listen, you can't get one on Norm. Yes. But he, it's one of those things where, this is the kind of stuff that as a collector, you just go, hey, man, this is like once in
Yeah,
a
but you're going
lifetime.
to actually use it, which is a cool thing. These things, it's functional art, and you can go out and play a gig with it.
Yeah.
And make it do what it's supposed
Yeah,
to
I'm
do.
not worried about scratching it. It's kind of beat up to begin with. So I just wish it still had the mailbox letters that are long gone.
Well, maybe you can put some on with your own initials up there.
Nah, this is Bob's guitar. It'll always be Bob's guitar.
All right.
So,
Well, I'm so grateful all the time. I'm so glad to see Joe. I wish Joe would take a little bit more time for himself. And you're going to have to do that one of these days.
this is
buddy.
my fun time. Saturdays at Norm. This is what I do. So.
All right. Well, love the guy. I mean,
Love you
love
too,
your
Norm.
family. Give my best happy holidays to the family. And happy holidays to all you guys that watch our videos.
And sales are brisk today here at Norm's. I see at
Yes.
least 4 guitars walk out the door in an hour. So not bad. Not bad.
I'll be eating dinner tonight.
That's good. You still have part of a sandwich here behind.
Yes, I do.
All right. Cheers, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
No problem.
That was
All
great.
right, I need to go play jazz.